What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. We are back at the circus today with another live duel. And on the left side here, I believe we have, I think it's a Swordsoul. But on the right side here, we have Heroes, a deck that I've been playing a little bit off and on. So a lot of the play is maybe a little bit scuffed over here. I want to apologize in advance for that. Let me know down in the comment section below what deck you think is going to win, as well as what other plays I could have done, or if I made any misplays. I always want to learn a little bit more about any deck involved in the that I play, but of course, you guys want to see some heroes, so I'll be showing off already some high rolls here, and I believe we'll be going first here. Before we dive in, over to like, comment, subscribe, and well, Swordsoul is going to go first with a Long Yong here, pitching another Long Yong, something with that token, going to be synchro summoning away into either Baron, going for that Baron right away, making us take the 1200. Then we're normal summon the Moyi, reveal the emergence here, being able to summon out the token, go right into the Chijiao. Then I'm going to activate both of the effects here to be able to search and get the draw here. Going for the blackout, very, very nice. We don't see any Tenyin lines here, unfortunately, but they're going to be able to set one. I think they have Taya in the hand as well. And, not even activating the emergence here, which is interesting. They could have activated emergence, search for a Long Yong, so they had an extra. If let's say they draw a emergence for turn, it's not dead anymore. Making your draws a little bit better here. We're going to scoop it up right going into game 2 here, not revealing our deck at all. We have the Fusion Sleeves on our deck, as well as the Mirror Jade Field Center. I did not bring my Field Center that day, so I had to improvise on my deck box. But moving on into game 2 here. So this is like where I find the deck really starts to perform a lot better than I thought it would. Unfortunately, we can't put rivalries in because of the fact that, we're playing at the Swordsoul deck. They can play rivalries, but our opponent doesn't really know what we're playing at all. So they don't really know what to side in. Granted, some of the generic side cards are good, but you don't really want to side in Nib if your opponent doesn't really do anything. Same thing with Duster. I feel like if my opponent just scoops, I'd probably feel like it's a deck that is a mid-range deck. So probably not Nibiru would probably go on my side. But other stuff like that, they have to pretty much just go blind second. But there's a lot of generically good cards that are just good against heroes. We see Evenly Matched, Dark Ruler No More, stuff like that. Just able to top the cake here. But going into game 2 here, heroes are going to be able to go first. We're going to see a Fusion Lives here, or a Hero Lives. A Fusion Lives. What? It's going to be good. So we're going to be summoning out the Stratos here, I believe. We do see the Angel in our hand here. Stratos effect's going to activate here. They're going to hit us with the Veiler. We don't have a quick play to tag out into here, unfortunately. But we're going to activate Polymerization, going for the Liquid Soldier, and going to the Sunrise. Here we're going to be able to activate the Sunrise Chainlink, Liquid Chainlink 1, Sunrise Chainlink 2, so we can search for the Diffusion so we don't draw it. Knowing my luck, we would draw it there. And then we discard one card. We're going to draw 2, then discard a card. Discarding the Denier there that we drew off of the Soldier. We're going to be normal summoning a Stratos, activating the effect, hitting it with an Imperm once again here. We're just not getting Stratos effect at all today. We do have the ability to link away here, though, into Cross Crusader, activate the effect, bringing back the Denier, activating the Cross Crusader effect, popping the Denier there. And that will be able to let us summon out either the Mali or... Actually, no, it doesn't summon. It just searches here. So we could search for any hero. Or search for the Ferris. And then here we're activating Ferris, discarding the Angel, summoning itself out, activating the effect, giving us the increase and the spell and trap card zone, activating increase, summoning itself out, activating the effect, getting out the Vion. Vion effect can be able to activate as well to search or to dump, I should say. We're going to dump, I believe that was a Mali. Unfortunately, the graveyards were cut off there. It is a Mali. We're going to be activating the second effect of Ion to banish the Ferris to add back Polymerization here. We're going to activate the Mali banishing to summon itself out from the deck. And do we have lines here? I mean, we have absolutely plays. We can make DPE. I don't think we have a way to Dark Law. We can make. We have a way to Dark Law because we can just go into. We can use Overfusion or whatever it's called, Miracle Fusion, to go into the Elemental Hero one, pop it with DPE, and search for mass change. We're going to activate the Denier effect, summoning itself out, activating the effect, putting the Mali on the top of the deck here, so I'll be able to reuse it. Then we're going to activate Polymerization, going for that DPE there. So that looks like the line we are going to be taking here. We could link away as well the Crossfader and the Vion to go into the one that resets the fusion spell. We're going to see Wake Up Your Elemental Hero here. Very nice card. There's no way we link away now. That just feels like a waste. Okay, I guess we're going to link off Wonder Driver now. It's not very smart here. Activating the effect, summoning back the Malicious, activating the effect here. It's going to be setting a Polymerization. I guess not that bad. We're still able to get what we need here. We're going to attempt to go end phase here, activate the effect, pop. I would have popped the Vion looking back. And I would have been able to, not have to summon back my DP. But I guess we are chain blocking here, which is kind of nice. We're going to summon out the Stratos as well as being able to summon back DP during the standby phase. But you summon out not Stratos. You summon out Shadow Mist here. Shadow Mist can activate its effect, searching for the mass change, and then we just chant during the end phase. And then we just get rid of the Mali here. Yep. And then we're going to summon it out. Dark Law. And then during the standby phase, we'll be able to summon back out to the Wonder Driver into the. We should have it 100% in defense. And then we're going to be able to activate the effect of resetting the mass change there. And he's going to stoop it up, realizing, he has 4 cards in hand, I believe. And, just too powerful here. And we have DPE, we have Dark Law. I don't know if the deck can play very well versus Dark Law either. I know it hurts the Tenyu stuff, but I guess it also hurts the Swordsoul as well. I mean, DP is really rough because you can just pop their monster and there's left with a tuner, which is very rough for them. But moving on into game 3, we'll be seeing Swordsoul most likely going to go first. Here, but we have the advantage, being able to side deck as well. But yeah, I'm not too sure what we're siding in. I think that we are on the Lightning Storms as well as the Evenlies, but we're going to be moving on here. I know we're on Thrust as well, so being able to set D barrier would have been pretty nice. But here we're not probably playing Thrust into D barrier. Going into game 3, going second. But here we go. Let's see what we got. We're going to see normal summon of a Moyi, revealing the emergence here. And we're going to hit that with an Imperm there. Trying to stop that choke. And we're going to activate the emergence here, searching for the Longyong. But I believe they already have the Longyong in the hand. They're going to activate Longyong, pitching Vishuda here, summoning itself out, getting that token there. Hitting the Moyi with an Imperm, very nice. One of the best normal summons still here. This card's been out for like 2.5 years now, I think. It's still very good. We're going to see them going into a Baron Fleur. And we're going to be taking 1,200 for that. simply going to pass on this. Baron pass is, not bad. It is a negate. We're going to activate the Ferris here. Discarding, I think it was another copy of Ferris to summon itself out here. We're going to activate the effect. We're going to be putting the increase onto the field. That's right. We didn't open increase all 3 games. Now that's, I guess game 1 we might have. I don't remember. That's pretty nice there. Here we're going to activate the increase effect, tributing the Ferris for cost. Summon itself out. He's going to say that's fine. Then we're going to activate the effect of it's being summoned. Summoning out, and he's going to hit that with an Ash Blossom. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like I'd hold an Ash personally. I guess Fusion Destiny, but I guess we at the same time have the ability. We're going to activate Mass Change here. He's going to be hitting us with the Baron Negate. Dark Claw is quite a feat for him. We're going to activate Triple Tactics Talents here to draw 2. Very risky. Let's see if we draw anything. We have a second Mass Change. Here we're going to activate the Mass Change, getting rid of the Violin here. Going for a copy of Dark Claw, but it doesn't solve our problems here, which is an interesting thing. Render battle phase here. We're going to crash into the Baron. Then we're going to activate a Hero Lives here. Okay, so it was just a way to get a Hero Lives activated. Interesting. We're going to see this is going to go for the Stratos. Stratos is going to be able to activate its effects here. We did use our battle phase and we took some life points, but Stratos will be able to practically search us for anything, but we already used the increase as well. So we're going to be normal summon Vion, activating its effects here, dumping the Mally, activating the effect of banishing the Ferris, search for the polymerization here. We are on to the races. Activate the Mally effect, summoning out the second Mally from the deck. Then we're going to be able to link both of those away. I feel like you definitely keep Mally on the field if you have to use polymerization. Going for the Nair here, I guess not in this case. You're going to reborn out the Malicious, activate the effect. Nair adds to hand. Adds any hero to hand here. So it looks like we're going to be thinking on what we're going to add. We're going to add the Liquid Soldier to hand because we have the polymerization in hand here. So we're just trying to draw more cards. Activate the effect, using them both. Summoning out, and then we're going to be able to draw essentially 2 cards, getting, kind of a resource game going. Searching for the Miracle Fusion as well, crazy card. And then draw 2 and discard here. We have the Eroda in the hand as well, which is very nice. We're going to be discarding, and I unfortunately cannot see it. I want to apologize once again for that. It's very rough. We're trying to set up the cameras to be a little bit better, but it's not always good here. We're going to be focusing a lot more on that. I want to get some better content for you guys out there, which means we're going to have to focus on the camera a little bit more. We're going to be activating the Rhoda here, searching for the Denier. If there's anything you guys want us to improve on, let me know down in the comment section as well. I'm going to be making a poll about what you guys would want us to improve on. But here we're going to see us link away for the Wonder Driver here, and we're going to decide what we're going to go into. We're looking at the Shining here, trying to add back potentially some of those cards. Banish that Ferris. If we're going to pop the card, it might be worth it. But we're going to be banishing the Sunrise as well as the Ferris there. Or as well as the Stratos. So it looks like we're going to be trying to go for the Shining perhaps. But going for the Wake Up instead, activating the effect here, setting the probably the Mass Change, to be honest. Setting polymerization, I guess, that is very fair. If we can make DPE here. We're activate polymerization. Going for the DP because we have the Denier in hand. I need a Destiny hero as well as a level 6 or higher. we're looking at the graveyard there. We're going to set, and then during the end phase, we're going to activate the effect, popping the Baron as well as a DPE here. Activating the Baron effect and passing here. And so during the standby phase, we're going to see DPE come back. And yeah, this is where we should have made the Shining instead. Because when the Shining leaves the field, I believe, it adds us back those 2 monsters there. But now he's left with 2 cards in hand. And we're going to be able to reset the Miracle Fusion here. He's going to normal summon out the Ecclesia. And then he's going to be linking away, or synchroing away into the Draco Berserker here. We're taking a second to read Draco Berserker, because this card's kind of nice. Yes, this is what we set here. We're going to enter battle phase. We're going to hit it with the Imperm there. And then we're going to activate the effect to blow up each other ones out. And he's going to hit us with the evenly matched. I think it's kind of funny. We're going to be leaving the Miracle Fusion onto the field. We're going to get DP back during the standby phase. But here we're going to just activate the Miracle Fusion. And essentially, I think we just guarantee the win here. You know, he's down to 0 cards, and we have DPE. Swordsoul is kind of like a 2-card deck. Yes, he has the effect of a shoot it in the graveyard here. But now we're going to summon out the Shining. And we're able to draw 2 off of the Liquid Soldier. And I think we just discard a card. We discard Thrust there. We're going to activate the Denier effect. Denier is going to be putting back the Mali here. We're going to activate the Mali, summoning itself out, and we're going to link both of those away for the Denier here, and we're going to be able to get the OTK, or Cross Crusader here. We're going to 100% get the OTK here. We're going to summon back to the Denier, and this is enough right there for game, I believe. Yeah, this is game. And if not, we have a way to get to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We see the heroes take the win here. You know, drawing those cards off of the Liquid Soldier is very risky, but it ended up paying off in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If I did anything wrong or anything else you would change, let me know down in the comment section below. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Peace.